Okay, today's journey brings us to Mitchelville Freedom Park, where freedom began. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Where today we are in historic Mitchelville Park. I'm going to show you guys around a little bit. Same thing applies to most of my videos. We're going to hike a little bit. We're going to hang in a hammock a little bit. We're going to show you a little bit of the flora and fauna. So come on. Okay, this is kind of a little reenactment they put together with maybe a little praise house. There's some restrooms over there, but the idea behind what Mitchelville was, it's the first free slave community that was built right after they were freed in 1861. Mitchelville's Freedom Park comes alive. It's pretty fantastic when you think about during the Civil War and the Battle of Port Royal and the Sea Islands. About 13,000 Union troops were able to capture what we know as Hilton Head. Cool birds, and not trying to make you dizzy, but you can look out to the sea. So a little bit more as I keep hiking, a little bit more about the park. You're going to notice that so in 1861 the Hilton Head was captured by the Union, and when they captured it, they were able to set the slaves, the local slaves, free, even though it was pre-Emancipation Proclamation, as we know, so that wouldn't happen for another 2 years at least. So what they did is most of the freed slaves, they called them contrabands of war, because they didn't really exactly know what to call them other than free men and women. So they were able to come to where the soldiers were, and because at least there they had protection as they escaped freedom. And once they did that, they were able to get established, and let's see, and then a man with the last name of Mitchell, I believe it was a general, gave them this land where they could actually start a community, and they built homes. They were able to build about 6 homes a week, and they built the whole community, and it was upwards to about 3,000 people. They built schools, they built churches, and they built this neat little community on the coast. And in doing so, they made a park here to commemorate. Well, this is where freedom began after the Civil War. Let's check out some more scenery. What we're doing is, this area is known as Fish Hall, and it's kind of a tidal marsh area. You see some beautiful oaks with the Spanish moss. And it's a really nice trail. It kind of snakes around, skirts around as we get closer over to the ocean. And you're going to be able to see some of that beautiful Spanish moss as we'll hike a little bit further. One of my favorite places to come here to hammock and watch the ocean and let time pass. It's not here anymore, and I say that because one of the unfortunate parts of living in a coastal community, we have hurricanes, we have tropical storms, we have things that are gonna compromise what we do. And well, I'll just cut to the chase. The 2 trees that I always hung from, well, they're not here anymore. Thanks, Hurricane Matthew. So for people that are asking, this is on Hilton Head Island. It's located right off of Beach City Road on the north end, and it's a beautiful little beach here on the north end. Great place to go crabbing, just to kind of get away from it. It connects also to Fish Hall Park, and we'll be able to see at least part of that once we get there. All right, well, we kind of made it. See what it's about 7 o'clock in the afternoon, evening, and it's been rainy today, and in the distance you can even see some people out seashelling and see what else they can get into. But it appears that the tide is out. Be a perfect time to do it. Okay, I'm all ready. Here it goes. Check it out. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you, this is kind of like one of the places I like to come. They had to rebuild part of the pier after Hurricane Matthew, and it's in pretty good shape. It's a beautiful afternoon, evening. Lots of folks getting pictures, and all have on their white polos and khakis, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit. You guys can afterwards. I'll explore a little bit of the water, and then I gotta cut out. But I wanted to show you what Mitchelville looks like here on Hilton Head Island, and one of the places I like to go to hike a little bit. It's less than a mile trail, but it opens up to this beautiful beach right between Fish Hall Park, and this is Mitchelville. So check it out. Not a bad way to spend the afternoon, evening. Then in a tidal marsh. And we'll get to explore a little bit more here in a minute. A few people out today. Where I hunt. So if I come back to hang and there's somebody there, I know you watched my video, because I don't think I've ever seen anybody hang there before. It's a pretty sweet place though. All right, we're gonna make our way back. It's looking straight out to sea. Beautiful colors in the sky today. Can't think of a better way to spend my evening as the sun sets on the other side of us. I'm just gonna pirouette around. As you can see, the sun just on the other side of the island. We're not gonna get that view today. Not a bad place to come, play with the kids. Wouldn't say it's handicap friendly. Fish Hall Park is the more accommodating for I'll probably say kids, handicapped, and just a shorter. Depends on how much beach stuff you're bringing. If you're bringing the whole wagon and stuff, I'd say go to Fish Hall. If you're wanting to see a little nature and hit the trail for a mile, I'd go to Mitchelville, get a little history. And I think that's going to be the name for my trip today, is a little hammocking and a little history. Some spectacular views this evening. All right, thanks for coming. This is not going to be super redundant since we just kind of did this path, and it's getting a little dark, but I'm grateful that you're able to watch this and learn a little bit more and hear at least my story on why I like to come here. But it is really steeped in history back to the mid 1800s and how the story started to be told as far as what was going on here, and then also with the Civil War and the freeing of the slaves, and just how history reveals itself in the midst of all this stuff. But you can even hear nature now. It's really starting to come out. Skirt around a few more corners, head back to the car. Okay, y'all, thanks for coming along. This adventure is finished back at the car, so we're gonna load up and get on out of here. But thanks for coming and stopping on my channel, Newfangled Outdoors. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you can, and we can do more of these. So this is good accountability for me to get out, see a little bit of the piney woods, even in the midst of all the hustle and bustle. So y'all take care. We'll see you at the next one.